Well, look, they will need to do a lot of work, but as far as the Premier League are concerned, they already have done a lot of work, because the advice for fans going to Premier League games has already been that you should have with you on your smartphone, if possible, proof that you have been vaccinated or proof that you've had a negative test in the past 48 hours. So it's already been there. But what's going to happen from next week is that you will be refused entry if you don't have proof of a vaccination certificate or a negative test. So the Premier League were expecting this. It's something that they have prepared for, but it is something that fans really need to know, because from next Wednesday, if you're going to the vast majority of Premier League and Championship games, you will need to show proof that you have been vaccinated or you've had a negative test.
OK, but what about what's going on with inside clubs? Because there are fears that unvaccinated players could be banned from playing if the government continues to ramp up restrictions. So that the idea of free choice or whatever, what do you make of that?
Well, look, what we've got at the moment is Plan B. And the Prime Minister has hinted that there could be a Plan C. And as you suggest, that Plan C could be mandatory vaccinations for everyone. Now, of course, that is going to be an issue for supporters, but it's also going to be an issue for players. Because don't forget, in the most recent figures we had from the Premier League back in October, only 68% of Premier League players had been double vaccinated. So 32% of them back in October had still not been double vaccinated. So if the rules were to change, then obviously some of these players will have to get vaccinated if they want to carry on working. As far as supporters are concerned, I thought it was very interesting what David Moyes said yesterday, because he called for full vaccination to be mandatory. And he said, look, if I was going as a supporter to a football game, I would want to be reassured that the person sitting on my side, behind me, in front of me, had also been vaccinated. So that could be something that happens in the future. It feels like that is the direction of travel we're heading in.
Kaveh, thank you very much indeed. Right, let's bring you an update on Leicester. Now, they're confident that tonight's crucial Europa League game against Napoli will go ahead, despite a mixture of COVID and seasonal illness seriously depleting their squad. They have introduced extra COVID-secure measures to try and stem the outbreak. Every member of the squad is testing more often, and we'll hear from Brendan Rodgers a little later